Vitamins, we think of them as something optional, maybe a little extra support, a bottle collecting dust on the shelf. But what if I told you that 5 specific vitamins, when taken the right way at the right time, could actually help you rebuild muscle, regain energy, and fight off the very thing that's quietly stealing your strength after 60? That's right, the secret to staying strong, steady, and independent may not be in a gym, but in your daily pill box. And it's not just about avoiding weakness, it's about restoring the power and stamina you once had, so you can keep doing the things you love without feeling like your body is working against you. In this video, I'm going to reveal 5 essential vitamins that most seniors are either missing, misusing, or misunderstanding. By closing these gaps, you can support stronger muscles, better mobility, sharper balance, and the kind of steady energy that lets you stay active day after day. These aren't passing fads or miracle powders, they're practical, science-backed nutrients that doctors have trusted for decades because they work with your body's own systems to keep you resilient as the years go by. Stick with me, because by the end of this video you'll know not just which vitamins matter most, but also the right amounts to take and the best time to take them so your body actually absorbs and uses them. This knowledge could make the difference between slowing down and continuing to live life on your own terms. I'm Dr. Thomas Reed, and after 30 years of helping older adults stay on their feet, recover faster, and avoid unnecessary hospital visits, I can tell you this might be the most important health advice you've never heard. The sooner you understand how to use these vitamins correctly, the sooner you can start feeling the benefits in your everyday life. Before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you hit that button and turn on the bell so you never miss another health tip made just for you. If you enjoy this video, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 to let me know how I can make better content for you. Vitamin D. 1. Vitamin D supports calcium absorption and muscle strength. As we age, many things in our bodies start to slow down, but one of the most silent and dangerous changes is how our muscles gradually weaken. If you're over 60, you may have noticed that climbing stairs feels harder, your balance isn't quite what it used to be, or you tire more quickly from simple activities like walking around the house. What you might not realize is that one critical factor behind this decline could be a deficiency in vitamin D, the sunshine vitamin that plays a deeply important role in muscle function, calcium absorption, and overall mobility. Vitamin D does far more than support bone health. It directly influences muscle strength and coordination. It activates receptors in muscle tissue that help maintain tone and control, especially in the legs and hips. Without enough vitamin D, muscles become weaker, less responsive, and more prone to injury. This is why low levels of vitamin D have been strongly linked to sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass that can lead to frailty, falls, and a loss of independence. In fact, studies show that over 60% of adults over 65 in the US are either deficient or insufficient in vitamin D, especially during winter months, or if they spend most of their time indoors. And yet the solution is surprisingly simple. By supplementing daily with 800 to 1000 IU of vitamin D, preferably in the D3 form, you can dramatically improve your body's ability to absorb calcium and build muscle tissue, especially when combined with light resistance activity like walking or chair exercises. You don't need to wait until your next doctor's visit to take action. If you find yourself avoiding steps, struggling to rise from a chair, or feeling more unsteady than usual, your body may be crying out for help. Replenishing your vitamin D isn't just about protecting your bones, it could be the key to rebuilding your strength and fighting off sarcopenia before it progresses further. But vitamin D is only the beginning. There's another silent deficiency that drains your energy, affects your memory, and slowly steals your muscle control. It's common, often overlooked, and especially dangerous for older adults. Let's talk about vitamin B12 and why it might be the missing link in your fight to stay strong and independent. If you're still watching and finding these insights helpful, please comment below to let me know you're with me. Vitamin B12. 2. Vitamin B12 fuels your nervous system and muscle control. You may not see it coming. It begins subtly, with a little more fatigue in the afternoon, tingling in your fingers, or a moment where your balance feels just slightly off. These may seem like ordinary signs of aging, but they can point to something deeper, a vitamin B12 deficiency, one of the most overlooked and misunderstood threats to strength and independence in older adults. Vitamin B12 is essential for healthy nerve function, red blood cell formation, and muscle coordination. Without it, your nervous system starts to misfire, disrupting the signals that tell your muscles how to move, when to contract, and how to keep you balanced. Over time, this leads to muscle weakness, slower reflexes, and even difficulty walking, hallmarks of sarcopenia that silently steal your independence. Here's what makes this especially concerning. After age 60, our bodies naturally produce less stomach acid, which is crucial for absorbing B12 from food. Even if you eat well, your digestive system may not be pulling in enough of this vital nutrient. In fact, studies show that up to 30% of adults over 65 in the US have low B12 levels, and many don't even know it. Low B12 can also cause anemia, memory lapses, mood changes, and a general feeling of exhaustion, symptoms that can easily be mistaken for just getting older. But the good news is it's reversible. With a daily supplement of 500 to 1000 mcg of vitamin B12, especially in sublingual under-the-tongue form for better absorption, you can restore nerve health, improve muscle control, and regain energy and focus. If you've been feeling weaker lately, or you've had more trouble staying steady on your feet, don't ignore it. This isn't just about getting through the day, this is about preserving your ability to live independently, stay active, and enjoy the life you've built. And here's the powerful part. Once your nerves begin firing properly again, your muscles can finally respond. That's how you begin to rebuild lost muscle and fight sarcopenia at its source. But what if you could protect your muscles not just from the inside, but at the cellular level, shielding them from damage, inflammation, and stress? The answer lies in a powerful antioxidant that every aging body needs, vitamin E. Let's explore why. Vitamin E3. Vitamin E protects muscles from damage and inflammation. As we grow older, many of us notice that our bodies don't bounce back the way they used to. A simple walk might leave you feeling sore longer than expected. You may feel slower, stiffer, or more fatigued after physical activity that once felt easy. Behind these subtle signs could be an invisible culprit, oxidative stress and chronic inflammation, quietly damaging your muscles over time. This is where vitamin E becomes not just helpful, but absolutely essential. Vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant that plays a critical role in protecting your muscle cells from free radicals, unstable molecules that build up with age, pollution, and even normal metabolism. When left unchecked, these free radicals attack muscle fibers, leading to tiny micro-tears, increased inflammation, and slower recovery after exertion. Over time, this breakdown contributes to sarcopenia, the age-related muscle loss that makes everyday activities feel harder and more exhausting. But research shows that vitamin E doesn't just protect muscles, it helps them heal. In older adults, vitamin E supplementation has been linked to reduced muscle damage, faster recovery after exercise, and even improvements in strength and coordination. It works at the cellular level, reducing inflammation in both muscle tissue and joints, and supporting the immune system's ability to rebuild and maintain healthy tissue. This is especially important for seniors who are trying to stay active. When your body is under oxidative stress, even light exercise can feel taxing. But with adequate vitamin E, about 15 milligrams 22 IU daily, you give your muscles the protection they need to recover faster, grow stronger, and resist age-related decline. It's like giving your body an internal shield against the wear and tear of time. If you've been feeling like your muscles are more fragile, your energy doesn't last, or you're hesitant to stay active for fear of soreness or injury, vitamin E may be the missing support your body is craving. The right nutrition doesn't just rebuild muscle, it gives you the confidence to move, live, and stay independent. But strength and protection are only part of the equation. What if there were a way to rebuild the very connections that hold your muscles together and to the bone? There is, and it begins with a vitamin that's been hiding in plain sight for decades, vitamin C. Let's uncover why it's more vital than ever after 60. If you're still watching and finding these insights valuable, please comment one below to let me know you're here. Vitamin C. 4. Vitamin C builds collagen to anchor muscle and strengthen connections. Sometimes the weakness we feel in our muscles isn't just about the muscle tissue itself. It's about the connections that hold everything together. As we age, those invisible connections, the tendons, ligaments, and connective tissues that link muscle to bone begin to wear down. They lose elasticity, they become more fragile, and over time they stop supporting our movements the way they once did. That's where vitamin C becomes an unsung hero in your fight to rebuild muscle and combat sarcopenia. Vitamin C isn't just the vitamin you reach for when you catch a cold. It's a critical building block of collagen, the protein that gives strength and structure to tendons and connective tissues. Without enough collagen, muscles lose their anchor points. They can't contract efficiently, they become more prone to tears, and joints may feel unstable or painful. For older adults, poor collagen support leads to muscle loss, not because the muscle disappears, but because it can't function properly without a strong foundation. But the benefits of vitamin C go even further. It also acts as a potent antioxidant, fighting the very same oxidative stress that damages both muscle fibers and joint tissues. By reducing inflammation and supporting tissue repair, vitamin C allows your muscles to recover from daily wear, physical activity or injury more effectively. Medical studies have shown that adequate vitamin C intake is linked to better muscle function, improved grip strength, and greater physical performance in seniors. Even more impressive when combined with resistance training, even something as simple as chair squats or walking. It helps your body respond better to exercise by supporting recovery and growth. Most adults over 60 need at least 75 to 90 milligrams per day, but if you're physically active or healing from an injury, more may be beneficial. The good news, it's easy to get through colorful fruits and vegetables like oranges, strawberries, bell peppers, and broccoli. And if chewing is hard, vitamin C powder or supplements are gentle and effective alternatives. If you've been feeling like your muscles don't hold up like they used to, or that your strength fades faster than before, vitamin C may be the vital piece of the puzzle you've been missing. But what if you could go even deeper, beyond structure and repair, and actually guide where calcium travels in your body, keeping it out of your arteries and delivering it straight to your muscles and bones? That's the remarkable promise of vitamin K2, and it's time you heard about it. Vitamin K2. 5. Vitamin K2 guides calcium to muscles and bones, not arteries. There's a quiet yet powerful force inside your body that determines where strength is built or where problems begin. It's the way calcium travels through your bloodstream. Calcium is essential. It helps your muscles contract, keeps your bones strong, and plays a critical role in preserving your independence as you age. But here's the part most people never hear. Calcium can harm you if it ends up in the wrong place. This is where vitamin K2 steps in as the director of your internal traffic, guiding calcium safely to where it belongs, your muscles and bones, not your arteries. Without enough vitamin K2, calcium may settle into soft tissues like blood vessels, leading to arterial calcification, reduced circulation, and greater risk for heart problems. But when K2 is present, especially in its MK7 form, it activates special proteins that bind calcium and send it to the skeletal and muscular systems where it's needed most. Think of it as the delivery driver that ensures calcium shows up at the construction site, not at the roadblock. For older adults working to rebuild muscle and fight sarcopenia, this precision matters more than ever. Muscles need calcium to contract effectively, bones need calcium to stay dense and stable, and your heart and arteries need that calcium to stay out of their way. That's why vitamin K2 is the often missing piece of a healthy aging plan, a nutrient that doesn't just support strength, but actively protects the systems that give you freedom and mobility. Research now shows that seniors with adequate vitamin K2 intake experience better muscle performance, stronger bones, and lower risk of vascular disease. It's found in certain cheeses like Gouda and Brie, in egg yolks, and in fermented foods like natto. But since these aren't staples in many American diets, a daily supplement of 90 to 120 mg of MK7K2 is a safe and effective way to ensure you're giving your body what it needs to thrive. So if you're taking calcium or vitamin D, and most seniors are, but not pairing it with vitamin K2, you could be sending strength to the wrong places. Your muscles and bones deserve better. Now that you know the what, the next vital question is when. Timing matters more than you think. When should you take these vitamins for maximum muscle rebuilding and protection? Knowing what vitamins to take is a powerful first step, but when you take them may be just as important. Timing matters, especially for older adults whose bodies no longer process nutrients as efficiently as they once did. When it comes to rebuilding muscle and fighting sarcopenia, your body works in rhythms, daily cycles of repair, energy, digestion, and recovery. Aligning your vitamin intake with these natural patterns can dramatically improve their impact on your strength, mobility, and vitality. Let's start with the morning. After 8 to 10 hours of fasting during sleep, your muscles are in a slightly catabolic state, meaning they've begun breaking down tissue to fuel your body's overnight functions. This is your golden window for reversing that breakdown and jump-starting muscle repair. Taking vitamin D and vitamin B12 first thing in the morning, ideally with a high-protein breakfast, helps turn that breakdown mode into build mode. These two vitamins give your nervous system energy, boost muscle activation, and enhance calcium absorption when your body is most ready to receive it. Vitamin C and vitamin E are best taken around times of physical activity or shortly after meals when your body is digesting nutrients and your muscles are inflamed from use. Whether it's a morning walk, gardening in the afternoon, or light resistance training, these vitamins protect your muscle fibers from oxidative stress and help repair connective tissues. They're especially important for those with joint discomfort or delayed recovery after even mild exertion. Vitamin K2, on the other hand, is best taken with your main meal, particularly when that meal includes vitamin D or calcium. That's when your body is actively transporting nutrients into your bloodstream, and that's when K2 steps in to direct calcium away from arteries and toward muscles and bones. Pairing K2 with fats such as olive oil or eggs also helps it be absorbed more effectively. Consistency is key. These vitamins work best when taken daily, not occasionally. Think of it like watering a garden. You don't see the flowers bloom overnight, but over time, with the right care and timing, growth becomes visible and lasting. Now that you've learned which vitamins support aging muscles and exactly when to take them, there's only one question left. How can you bring all of this together into a simple daily plan that works for your lifestyle? Let's put the pieces in place and give you a clear path forward. Final steps: how to start rebuilding muscle and regaining strength after 60. You now have the knowledge. You know the 5 essential vitamins: vitamin D, vitamin B12, vitamin E, vitamin C, and vitamin K2, each playing a unique, powerful role in helping you rebuild muscle, protect your bones, and fight sarcopenia as you age. You've also learned when to take them for maximum impact. But here's the truth: knowledge means little without action. If you're over 60, the time to begin is now. Your muscles are still responsive. Your body still wants to be strong. The secret is consistency. Give your body the right nutrients every single day, paired with gentle physical movement, even just 10 minutes a day. Start small. Choose one vitamin to focus on this week, perhaps vitamin D in the morning with breakfast. Add light chair exercises or a walk around the block. Next week, add vitamin B12. Over the course of a month, incorporate all 5. This isn't about changing everything overnight. It's about creating small, meaningful habits that restore your energy, balance, and physical independence. Mark your calendar for 90 days from today. That's when you'll likely begin to notice the difference: climbing stairs more easily, less soreness, better sleep, and a greater sense of control over your body. Your future self, the one who still enjoys walks, travel, gardening, and time with family, depends on the choices you make today. You've already taken the first step by learning. Now let's take the next step by doing, because aging doesn't mean losing strength. With the right support, it can mean gaining it back. One day, one vitamin, one step at a time. These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your own life. Let's support each other on this journey toward embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with 1. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and here's to living life on your own terms.